Joining me now is Juliette Touma, Director of Communications for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Rosemary.
As Israel expands its military operations across the whole of Gaza now, the world is seeing increasingly distressing images of children losing loved ones and complete devastation in the area. How would you describe what's happening in the enclave right now?
It's the horrors we saw the first few weeks when you and I first spoke. It's repeating itself again, and it's massive. The volume is quite high, the speed and velocity the same. The number of casualties reported already in the past 3 days since the pause came to an end is exponential. People are literally being pushed to the south, to an area that is teeny and tiny, and they have nowhere to go and no place is safe across the Gaza Strip.
And what is the latest on efforts to get humanitarian aid into Gaza? And can it ever get to the levels required or ever to the levels before this war?
The short answer is no. Since the war began, we have never, not in one day, reached the same levels of supplies coming into Gaza that we had before the war. You see, Rosemary, before the war, 500 trucks came every single day to Gaza. We've never, not in any single day during the war, reached even close to that. The highest we got was 200. So that's just to give you and everyone the perspective. Aid should come in. We are being restricted. We said last night that we're being strangled and that the aid operation in Gaza is being very much restricted, with really not our ability to deliver and to give is being put in question here. And that's unprecedented, and that's quite dangerous, especially as we have 2 million people relying on that very assistance.
And what would you say are the biggest challenges right now for your organisation? And what more do you need to get the job done on the ground in the midst of the rubble and destruction and just the heartache?
Well, we're currently hosting 1.2 million people in our shelters. They are overcrowded, and only in the past few days we had around 60,000 people coming to our shelters, but we cannot take people anymore. Our shelters are overflowing with people. I was in Khan Yunis myself. I visited one of those shelters, and literally people are on top of each other. They don't have enough supplies. So we need a flow of humanitarian supplies at the level that we had before the war. Those supplies need to be unrestricted, unconditional, and they need to come in with fuel if we are to continue to deliver assistance to people in need across the Gaza Strip. But we also need to go back to the pause, and for that pause to turn into a long-term humanitarian ceasefire. This has got to happen, and the fighting and the bombardment, they have got to stop. They have got to stop.
And as the UN Secretary General has said, there is nowhere safe to go in Gaza. So what is your greatest concern for all those Palestinians who were told by Israel to evacuate to the south, but now find themselves under fire with nowhere safe to go?
It's not just that there is no safe to go, place to go, no safe place to go. It's also there's nowhere to go. People are literally being pushed, Rosemary, to a triangle to the south of the Gaza Strip, where it is already overcrowded. These are also people who have been displaced multiple times. So they have left mostly their homes in the north or in Gaza City. They've sought refuge in Khan Yunis and other parts of the south. And now they're being called to go further south. So the question is, where next? Where do they go next?
Yeah, that is the problem. Juliette Touma, many thanks for joining us. We appreciate it and salute the work that you do. Appreciate it.